Hello, welcome to Design for Recovery, a global platform where design intersects with dignity and environment craft narratives of healing. I am your host, Lowo Adeyemi, healthcare architect and staunch advocate for recovery centered design. Today's dialogue is particularly significant for decision makers, investors, administrators, and indeed anyone who has ever pondered, is exemplary design truly worth the investment? What if I were to assert that exceptional healthcare design goes beyond just aesthetics? It yields substantial financial returns. That is right. Today, we shall delve into economic implication of healing environments. For good design is not solely about visual allures or comforts. It possesses quantifiable financial advantages, and that is precisely what we are posed to explore. Let's confront the reality. Design is frequently regarded as the soft aspect of healthcare operations. It is often perceived as an ancillary consideration only worth of attention when there is a surplus funding. However, ongoing research consistently demonstrates that effective design not only diminishes cost but also enhances performance and yields substantial returns on investment across a myriad of metrics. This brings us to the central inquiry we will explore today. Do healing environment contribute to a reduction of length of patient stay? Can they mitigate reliance on medications? What ramification do they have on staff satisfaction and retention rates? Is there a correlation between well-designed spaces and a decrease in medical errors? And how do these factors influence patient satisfaction and by extension reimbursement? In the subsequent segments, I will be delving deeply into the five distinct ROI domains previously mentioned. Let us dive into quantitative data that underpins this seemingly intangible aspect of healthcare design. Domain number one is reduction in length of stay. First and foremost, recovery velocity. A thoughtfully crafted environment can significantly expedite the healing process. This is not merely conjecture. One study reveals that cardiac surgery patients accommodated in a room with windows overlooking verdant trees experienced shorter hospitalization compared to those whose vistas are limited to unadorned brick walls. Design elements such as access to natural light, minimized noise level, soothing aesthetics, and strategic room configuration exert a direct influence on the nervous system, stress-related hormones, and overall recuperation. Accelerated healing translates to patients returning home sooner, thereby liberating hospital beds, diminishing the risk of readmission, and conserving valuable resources. The second ROI domain is the reduction in medication use. Let's not forget the topic of pain. Healing design has the remarkable capacity to diminish pain perception. Patients convalescing in environments illuminated by natural light, adorned with tranquil artworks, enveloped in gentle acoustics, and graced with view of nature frequently reports diminished pain levels. They tend to request fewer painkillers. This phenomenon translates into reduced pharmaceutical expenditure, fewer adverse effects, and a mitigated risk of complication associated with overmedication or dependency. In an era when overprescription poses a significant public health challenge, this represents a transformative advancement. For the third ROI domain, I want us to discuss staff satisfaction and retention. Let me present you a statistics that may astonish you. Replacing a single nurse can incur the cost for a hospital ranging between $50,000 and $90,000. Now consider multiplying that figure by the number of staff members lost each year. However, environment that foster wellness through tranquil break area, ergonomically designed workstation, abundant natural light, and a restorative staff zone significantly enhance staff retention. They mitigate stress and diminish burnout. Indeed, in one instance of hospital redesign, staff turnover plummeted by 35%, resulting in direct savings amounting to millions in recruitment and training expenditure. When employee feels valued and rejuvenated by their surroundings, they are more likely to remain. I will quickly go to the fourth domain, the fourth ROI, return on investment domain, which is reduction in medical error. Good design is not only to save lives, but also it conserves financial resources by mitigating medical errors. Such errors frequently arise from inadequate visibility, convoluted layouts, disorienting signage, or auditory distractions. Design intervention, including decentralized nursing station, enhanced sightlines, standardized room configuration, and sound attenuation, they contribute to a reduction in mistakes. Consider this. A singular medical error can incur costs amounting to thousands in legal liability, reputation damage, and human consequences. Of risk management, an astute spatial strategy serves as a vital component of risk management. For the fifth ROI domain, let's consider increase in patient satisfaction. Let's not overlook the significance of patient experience, which every other thing is built around. In systems such as that of the United States, patient satisfaction metric exemplified by HCA-HPS exert a considerable influence on reimbursement structures. In numerous regions, a facility's reputation fundamentally shapes patient selection. Design plays an integral role in this context. Tranquil environment, purified air, ergonomic furniture, artistic elements, harmonious color scheme, and spatial privacy all contribute to an atmosphere where patients feel secured and valued. This sentiment in turn translates into evaluations, referrals, and trust. Facilities that achieve high satisfaction scores reap substantial financial benefits, enhance brand equity, and cultivate a loyal patient community. Now we should consider a real-life example. And I've selected just one example for this episode, and that is the Legacy Salmon Creek. Legacy Salmon Creek Medical Center in Washington adeptly integrated healing design principles throughout its establishment, from the incorporation of natural elements to family-oriented rooms and feature design to mitigate noise. So what is the outcome of all this investment? They were able to achieve over $10 million in operation savings, within the initial 5 years, this was not achieved through staff reduction or service cutbacks, but rather through cascading advantages of enhanced recovery, elevated staff retention, and streamlined operations. In their case, design did not merely incur costs, it yielded substantial returns. So, on a final note, what does this all signify? When you invest in healing design, you are not just embellishing, you are optimizing intricate systems. You are fostering human biology, emotional well being, and operational efficiency, all of which conserve financial resources and enhance outcome. Indeed, evidence based design necessitates an initial investment. However, over the lifespan of the facility, 20, 30, even 50 years, the returns are monumental. Exemplary design is not solely compassionate, it is also financially prudent. So, if you are a leader within the healthcare sector, a policy maker, or a designer, I urge you to reevaluate your budgeting priority. Instead of inquiring what is the cost, consider asking what will it save. Moreover, should you require assistance in constructing a compelling case for healing design, please do not hesitate to reach out. I will be honored to offer my guidance. And with this, I will draw the curtain of today's episode. I thank you for listening to Design for Recovery today. I encourage you to subscribe, share, and leave us a review so we can continue championing design that dignifies. And until next time, when I will see you again, design for impact, design for equity, and build for recovery. Bye for now. I am Lowo Adeyemi. Thank you.